Talk about some of the difficulties of being on Team Snake.
Like, it's just a lot of the players just aren't very competent. You know, we got like 5 that are like pretty good, but there's a few of them that they're just not all there like on the court, and it's
As the creator of Team Snake, what were your thoughts?
You know, one day I was just sitting there with some of our fellow teammates, Jacob and Dane, and we were just talking about how funny it would be if we had something like a Twitter account to make fun of our, our rec basketball doings, and we just made it, and it kind of took off from there. My name's Carson Campbell. I'm a senior point guard, been on the team for 3 years.
Playing rec basketball as a whole, like before Team Snake.
I probably started when I was about 4 or 5. I've been playing ever since. Rec basketball every year. Odell Rec, YMCA. I'm just trying to rep the squad.
I'm Dane Horton, senior forward, Team Snake. Been playing for 2 years.
Tell me about some of the highs of playing on Team Snake.
Some of the highs I've been playing for Team Snake. I'd say the first one that comes to mind is beating Winding Brook this year for sure. I mean, like nobody thought we'd win that game, and we just went out and shocked the world. Coach Pete Roosh, I mean, he was okay. He had a couple plays here and there. Didn't really call him much, but we practiced him. But Carson Berg, dude, he was probably the best coach. Like, I honestly think he should be an NBA coach. I don't see why he hasn't been caught up yet. But
I'm Carson Berg. I'm the head coach of YMCA Team Snake.
How was your transition from being a player to being a coach?
Well, being suspended a lot last year gave me time to think about basketball and just the sport.
Former coach Pete Roosh, you want to speak about him a little bit? He, of course, declined to be interviewed.
Yeah, he got fired. We built winning programs here, and he was not winning at all. So we had to go in different directions. So they brought me in to rebuild the program. I thought I did pretty good at rebuilding. Cause I got to the boat when it was in the rough edges. He had the boat when it was in the smooth.
That's good.
Like, I let me go to the boat.
Weaknesses of some of the players on the team.
Making 2-foot shots is a big weakness. Hitting the square, the backboard, big weakness.
My name is Jacob Selicek. I'm the senior center for Team Snake. I've been on Odell Rec Purple for 2 years, and when we made the transition to YMCA, I actually had shoulder surgery and had to sit out a year. As bad as I wanted to play, I wasn't able to, and had to watch from the sidelines as a player coach. My role definitely this season was to, I feel like I was like Dennis Rodman with rebounds and putbacks and, holding it down in the middle.
I'm Nick Spirit, and I'm a senior guard. I've been playing since about 2016. Started on Odell Rec Purple. Played for about 2 years on Odell Rec. Took a year off because had a bad ankle injury. Decided to come back this year.
What made you decide to come back?
Seeing my friends play, the emotion, the hypeness.
Describe your role as a player on the team.
To be that spark plug off the bench, to get the team really going. I think it was our first game. We were down by 8. Back-to-back possessions, I hit 2 threes to bring us within 2.
Hi, my name is Nate Killeran. I am a senior forward for YMCA Team Snake.
How would you describe Team Snake?
Team Snake is just a bunch of guys trying to have fun, trying to have a good time and win at the same time. We're just trying to show, make a mark for our school and trying to leave a legacy for others to follow. Well, we're just trying to have a good time, just trying to enjoy each other, have fun, and just enjoy the last couple of years that we have together as kids.
Describe your role on the team.
So, I'm not trying to brag or be ostentatious or anything, but I'm kind of the star player.
Throughout your time on Team Snake, you've been known for not passing the ball. How would you react to people with this criticism of you?
See, even the gods have faults. Me and myself, everyone has flaws. No one's perfect. The offseason really work on my passing. You can see at the last game of the season, I made the game-winning assist. So I try to evolve my game.
Favorite moment? Playoffs.
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 The playoffs. Something about this team in March. It's crazy.
My name is Miles Bethea. I'm a senior forward for YMCA Team Snake. Each of the last 2 seasons, we've gone into first round of the playoffs as heavy underdogs versus 1s and 2 seeds, and both times we've come out on top. It's just something about this team, we're able to really rally and come together and gel just in time for the big games.
How has playing on Team Snake affected like the friendship between these players?
I'd say, I mean, at times, you know, it'll get a little rough because, you know, sometimes we'll get a little frustrated with each other. Sometimes we call each other out and decide that this person has the blame for this game or this person caused us to lose this game. But I mean, I'd say overall, you know, it's bring us closer together and helped our bond as friends.
What has this meant to your friendship with all these guys and just like your love for everyone?
You know, I think it made us a lot closer. I mean, just playing together twice a week, you know, getting ready, making all of our hype videos, I don't know, it was just made us all closer, I think.
Talk about the playoff runs of these past 2 years.
So as you know, we weren't very good in the regular season first year. Hard to explain. I don't know what got into us. I mean, we took down our rivals, I would say, Team Ash. One of the greatest playoff runs in modern history, if you ask me.
Looking back at the end of your career, wrap it all up. What has this all meant to you, and how has it changed you as a basketball player, a person, and how has it changed your friendship?
You know, it's hard. I've been playing basketball for so long. The end's here, but I mean, the relationships that I got playing basketball, friendships that I made, you know, those last a lifetime. So.
Basketball is my favorite sport. I like the way they dribble up and down the court, just like I'm the king on the microphone. So it's Dr. J and Moses Malone. I like slam dunks and taking it to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the give and go, 'cause it's basketball or Mr. Curtis Blow. Take the girl to see Tiny play against Earl the Pearl and Will, Big O and Jerry West play basketball at its very best. Basketball has always been my thing. I like Magic Bird and Bernard King, and number 33, my man Kareem, is the center on my starting team. Yes, Clyde, Rick Barry, and Pistol Pete. Now these players could never be beat. Isaiah and Iceman too, just give them the ball and then you talk up too. Dantley and Wilkins are on the scene, and Ralph Simpson is really mean.